So we have our next opponent already. We can actually just go into this match. So we're not going to jump right in. We're going to have a look at his deck first. Again, we want to take a minute, reset mentally. We're against a different deck. Playstyle is going to have to shift a bit. Calm ourselves down a little. Double Steamcannon. Monk S. So this is an important thing to play for. This double Steamcannon is actually huge. So the most important thing with his double Steamcannon is he's using it off of a black splash on a hero that has 5 health. So we really want to be killing this Debbie on turn 6 or 7 with initiative, right? If we can kill the Debbie on turn 6 or 7 with initiative, his plays get significantly worse because this is kind of his top end and it's largely his win condition. So we're going to be thinking about that pretty much the entire game, especially as things go into the mid game. Got to play around at any cost. It's a one of, but it's still the kind of card that there's a few cards that are impactful enough that you need to respect them as a one of, and at any cost is one of them. Usually you don't respect one ofs. Double D portal. Yikes. Arm. If we kill Veno turn 1, which is likely, he actually doesn't have D portal on curve because his ogre's coming out of river. Honestly, the more I look at this deck, the more some of the deployment order might be a little questionable, maybe. Like, you want to be curving the D portal in the So Venom. And if Veno dies right away, what do you do? This, I mean, you have, like, Compel and 2 Cutting Plan, but it's a little risky, my friend. I've got the deck that will kind of smash this. And he's got 2 Salamani's Favors as well, with just nothing but Steamcannon to curve into. This deck doesn't look that good. Item-wise, pretty standard stuff for Line Mental. Interesting choice. Usually Cloak is just kind of better, especially when you're not gaining a lot of gold. Okay. I think I'm ready to find this match. I feel good about this. God, Single Elim is so monk ass. If this was like another Swiss bracket, I would feel fine about my odds of getting to tomorrow. But like in Single Elim, anything can go wrong, you know? Like maybe I just make one misplay or this guy has like 2 good hands in a row. Like sometimes, and he plays well. Sometimes I can just lose to that. This is an amazing flop for him. He dodged all of our heroes. And we have heroes that really like punching things. Like the combat training in this hand is actually amazing if this Bristle is into this Lycan right now. But alas, some things just weren't meant to be, huh?
Don't worry, you won't suffer alone.
We should probably just no accent at this Venomancer. If we have initiative, we'll have initiative. Killing it before mana 4 is important. We want to shut down the So Venoms and the D portals. Alternatively, we could try to abandon this lane. Since he's got Veno, Veno is an abandoned hero. Ignite is a card that makes it really hard to push. Especially with this here. We could just try to leave this lane and not waste the no accident into it.
15 seconds remaining.
If he puts Debbie left, he gets screwed. I think he actually might be forced to put Debbie left. Look at these spawns, guys. Wait. Check this out. Actually, look at what's happening here. So look into the future. You've got Ursa killing a creep and Angry Hedgehog killing a creep. So unless he wants his Debbie to spawn into one of these on a 50-50, he actually needs to put it left. So if we set up to abandon left already, we could be looking at a pretty good position. Did we just hold combat training? Ugh. I don't like floating this mana. I don't like floating this. I don't like this. I don't like this either way. It's nice if my Bristle just spawns into his wolf. That would be nice. If his Debbie goes left and we abandon it, I think we kind of win the game on the spot. So Debbie going into Lycan, that's a good trade for me. Keep in mind he has no gold, which means no combat tricks. Combat tricks and artifacts with draft are basically items, right? Like, if Debbie goes into Lycan and he has 2 gold, wow, that's an amazing exchange for me. 7-5 into 4-8. Or, I guess it's an 8-5, right? Debbie went left. We got him! Exactly according to plan. Perfect. So, I expect him to use either a So Venom or a D portal here. Or a no accident. If we don't no accident, he might no accident us. If he no accidents us, we're actually ecstatic about that. This is amazing. This is great. This is everything I've ever wanted. This is the perfect abandon lane, except for the fact that this Debbie is going to be punching my tower for 9 a turn. But apart from that, it's perfect. We're not going to kill that. We're just going to leave it here. Venomancer is just a great hero to just let do its own thing. Because it slow pushes. It's such a slow push because Plague Wards have one attack. We're just getting rid of this Ignite. This Ignite is scary. I'm not playing into this Ignite. And we're just like, half of his scary cards are blue. I'm just going to ignore this blue for the rest of the game. And then all we have to do is kill this blue and we're good. Now, the one thing about this strategy right now is it is fundamentally risky. Giving up lanes is kind of always risky. And we do have the stronger deck than him. So there is the argument that we just literally just shouldn't take any form of risk because our deck is just better than his. It's higher average play, but sometimes shit happens, you know? That's a goodie for me.
The Legion
Neat.
has arrived.
That feels good. Spawn doesn't feel good. This Lycan is just a pro dodger. Nothing is getting into him. So, Redimus Pillager is going to come down next turn. More likely mid. Lich will develop mid, and we're just going to ignore left. We're going to keep ignoring lefts. We could have killed this Veno left. I mean, look at this Veno. This card wants to die. He's summoning Plague Wards every turn. We could have killed him, but we're just going to strand him here. We don't care. This lane's at 40. Oh, look, he's committing favor. He's going to Steamcannon. Okay, we're starting to care. Damn it. God, that's so good. Shit, we lost. Okay, if we double draw no accident, we kill the Lycan with using a no accident here. What are the odds we're not just gonna draw another no accident? Pretty low, right? Oops. Yeah, we'd always just draw another no accident. We're good. It's an easy flask. So Lich does have to go mid. Steamcannon kills our Hedgehog already. Our Hedgehog is dead on arrival. Shit. Dude. This is so scary. But I can't do anything against the Steamcannon. It's OP. Like, we couldn't have... We couldn't have really even killed this Debbie if we wanted to. Like, even if we went for a different line of play, we don't kill Debbie. I don't know, we like to spawn into Lycan, but we're overcommitted, right? If we do that, we have to go mid. Yeah, he's just gonna snipe our Hedgehog. At least we're chumping. He's got health items to keep his Veno alive, which honestly we don't mind at all, because we're still out of this lane. If he has both Steam Cannons, we fucking lost. Does he not have it? He's got it. He's got it for sure. Oh, please don't have it. He just was enabling the draw. Is he baiting me? Of course he actually has it here. Like, of course he has it. There's no way he doesn't have it. Just play it, man. Just do it. End me.
I didn't see you there.
Okay, we won. We're good. Wait. Interesting. No accidenting that one. This is very interesting. Got a lot of green plays to make. If we want a chance to pillager here, we need to take the pass early.
You won't harm us.
Got him. So now we can even curve pillager into grazing shot if we were so inclined. If we were so inclined.
This is ours for the taking.
Does grazing shot do anything ever? Wait, we can't curve this with the great. What the hell am I talking about? Okay.
No one can stand against the red mist.
Wah.
Perfect.
This Lycan has just been so lucky. Like, nothing I do can actually touch this Lycan. This is the worst. Do I need initiative yet? This whiteboard is a disaster. Plus home field advantage. Can we not take this anymore? Do we have to switch back to left? I mean, I'd rather fight into ignite than this now. This is terrible. Dude, that plague ward is actually annoying.
15 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Home field plus deep portal makes this so sad.
Feast on the bodies of our enemies.
But our black heroes are so squishy to plague plus ignite. Dude, I can't push against this. This is impossible, right? Who can push against
1
this?
minute until forced surrender.
Left it is. We're out. Took mid for free at least. It feels good. Do we have anything we want to purge from his deck? Nope.
15 seconds remaining.
No armor to go through either. God, home field advantage is so cancerous if I don't have a lot of units. It looks like 80ing mid is becoming our win condition. So we just want to stall whichever lane is more stallable. Contesting the one where Steamcannon is an option for him to top deck is actually relevant. He doesn't have it yet, but if he top decks it at any point, I want this Debbie to be dead or dying. No accident me. I don't know. If he can't actually deal with these pillagers, I feel very happy about this game.
Now I get why the sisters wear these all the time.
Is he passing for initiative? That can't be an initiative pass. Not in this mid lane. So he actually didn't have a play. That's interesting. No Steamcannons in hand. He could be thinking about slaying and going face now. I don't see why Veil would change that though. Interesting. Why would Veil change that? So now that he's threatening my face, we want to kill the Plague
1
Ward
minute
instead.
until forced surrender.
Stopping that face damage is kind of important. I think we can leave the Plague Ward up because we're probably Chain Frosting this next turn, which means we're safe. And we want to kill the 4 health one instead of the 1 health one. I mean, our Debbie's still going to survive at 1, right? The Plague Ward will hit her, the Ignite will hit her, she'll go down to 1, and then we'll just Chain Frost and blow everything up. And then heal afterwards.
Let me show you what I can do.
So mid, if we can take it this turn, that feels pretty good. Wait, what am I talking about? Of course we can't take this turn. Am I crazy? I mean, we just need to play for defense. I think there's no way Ogre Conscript here makes enough sense, right?
The unclean will be purged.
See how your armor grows stronger.
Let me guide you to victory.
Pretty okay with my Lich dying here. Now that I've committed like the Red Mists and the Disciple to this row, we do lose to at any cost. We still have to respect that as a one-of.
Surrender in 20 seconds.
At any cost is really scary. That looks like our lose condition at this point. But I don't really see anything we can reasonably do about this. And Ogre is just too good value in front of this Lycan. Letting him play first is nice.
My pack assembles.
We're not double chain frosting.
10 seconds until
I want to fight the Lycan, but I'm scared of this.
Destroy our enemies.
Maul is tempting. I think our win condition is still probably mid though. Maul is really tempting, but Potion of Knowledge is kind of nuts if it draws us another Chain Frost. Maul probably has higher average odds of winning us the game, but I'm not even sure how likely that is. This D portal on the right side, this Lycan and the fact that this Lycan just hasn't died yet is just winning him the game. This is kind of disgusting. And this Chain Frost will kind of do nothing on this right side, but we have to do it anyway. If he puts a blue hero mid, we lose. Well, he could just be like so venoming or deep portaling if he puts a blue hero mid. If it's Ogre, it's probably on any cost. He's really respecting our Chain Frost left. Why would he put 2 blue heroes here though? That doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, even if he's that worried about our Chain Frosts, if he has a way to deal with it, he deals with it. If he doesn't, he doesn't, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he does. That's not surprising. So we Chain Frost right and just stall right until we win mid. Looks like the play at this point. He doesn't have Steamcannon, which seems to kind of be our saving grace. Okay, we lost. Might have played ourselves. Could have played around the second one. So now our win condition is actually stabilizing and taking right, which we can't do with Chain Frost. This is an uninspiring Chain Frost, but we have to do it. We kind of need this to kill the Lycan, I think. If we had like 1 Ignite on this lane or something, this Chain Frost would just win us the game on the spot. As it is, this feels really bad. Got Maul for Debbie. No matter what happens, we're just opening with Maul here, right? Nice. That's good.
Force surrender in 20 seconds.
It's not a bar stool, but it will do the trick.
Green at 8. He's got no top end. I mean, Steamcannon is his only top end. Not really worried about that. This is a good side buy. We'll buy this first out of habit, but we're always buying the phase boots. Good habit to develop. Buy the mid liner first, even if you know you're buying the other one. It's just good habit building. So he's got to go right and try to defend this. I think he's kind of got nothing though. Is Hyped, how's Hyped doing? Is Hyped still in? I actually didn't get a chance to see where he was.
Limits are for the lesser.
Whoa! That's gonna have a hard time contributing to a win condition. I mean, he doesn't even have disciples, right? He's gonna have to stall right like crazy for that to work. Owie. We want to save Slay, basically. That's kind of the most important thing. Just open him with Cloak, right? He's not going to do anything that messes us up. Intimidation is kind of the one thing. If he intimidates this, he doesn't have it.
I think this brings out my quills, don't you?
So, clear the deck is kind of tempting to use, but it's, I think, also really bad, right? Ogre Conscripts. It's just important to take this lane wider, right? Yeah, maybe clear the deck is actually just good to use.
You try to survive this.
Oh, this creep isn't dying. Maybe I should have done Ogre instead. Thought this group would be dying.
We are bathed in holy light.
10
We are
seconds
bathed
until
in
surrender.
holy light.
5, 4, 3.
Don't need anything else, right? We just want to clear the way for just the one punch next turn. Save Slay and Hipfire because these can actually swing the game. So we'll just do this.
1 minute until forced surrender.
Remember, guys, time is a resource. So, Arm the Rebellion left is kind of scary in 2 turns, but it's just not fast enough. So we can deal 7 immediately with Hipfire, no accident. He's preserved initiative here, which is kind of cheeky. I mean, all he can do is intimidate, right? We've got even phase boots. Using phase boots on the same target that had Maul is probably a mistake, I'm thinking. That's probably a misplay. Minor optimization error. That's game 1 of this series, I think. If he had a Steamcannon early, he probably wins. That's scary to think about.